Yes, ladies and germs, what is up? NFL Sunday. Finally, we made it. What's going on? Good morning. I was like, hey, let me put on this little stream. Let's see, where is it? This looped stream starting screen. I said, nah, you know what? Let's just show them the backstage, baby. Go make your coffee, leave the camera up, and then let's go live, baby. Oh, man, I'm so pumped up. Week 12 is here. I've got picks on top of picks on top of picks. And look at chat. You're already ready for it. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button. You guys are doing my job for me. I love it. Look at this, my friends. It's not even me asking for them today. It's you guys helping me out. I appreciate that immensely. Yes, do me a huge favor. If you're watching the show for the first time ever, you're about to get your pockets lined. I'm telling you right now. And at the very least, I'm going to entertain you and I'm going to give you some information and then you'll lose money either way. Okay. So let's just have some fun with it. Not take this too serious. These are kind of like my best spots I've found today in my research. Did most of this last night. Been posting all morning, which is why I am late to my own dang show on Sunday morning. And I posted, I think, 6 or 7 live picks this morning, official card picks over the last like 30 minutes because I had everything going, last night over the night and then just had family stuff this morning. So yes, monster day by fire. Oh my gosh. Saw that, went 10-2, nailed like 3 or 4 different parlays, dude. You went absolutely crazy in Discord for the members, which gives me another jumping off point before we get to the first official pick here with Jordan Love. If you can't tell, it's on the screen, my friends. Down below right now, use code DONUTS. There's 2 links for you. VIP links for you right here. If you use them, you get to join up. Use the website you're watching me use today for $10. And if you want the VIP access, get access to all my picks, get access to Fire, 15 premium channels, 8+ cappers, 10+ sports are covered. I'm telling you right now, the value is off the charts. Go crazy. Grab those 2 links down below. You can get them for $10 and $15 for your first month. $25 for the Cabo. Get them both, my friends. I mean, goodness, I know people are out there paying $50, $100 a month for a tool or some picks. I'm giving you both for $25. I mean, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. Thank you this morning. And there it is right there. Go Donuts. Links are down below. Just grab them there. Thank you this morning for coming in here, bringing the energy. We got 250 people watching, and we are literally on the introduction right now. We haven't even talked about the picks themselves. I love days like this. You guys are fired up to be here, and I'm fired up to be here for you. So let's make some money. Let's get right into it. Chat, I see you all, but I'm ready. I want to say hello, and I want to look at the chat, and I want to read them all off, but let's just dive in. Let's go. Let's dive in right now. Let's look at all the picks. Let's talk about all the spots to target. Let's look at some trends, and you, if you have questions, fire them off right now. On chat. I will go through chat as I'm doing my show and I'll pick out questions. You want me to look up some player trends, a market, some odds, things like that? You ask me to do it and I will go do it for you. But I need you to be the person asking. So fire them off and I'll get to as many as I can throughout the show. We're going to do the optimizer. We're going to look at the props. We're going to look at odds. We'll probably look at the games tool as well. There's a lot to look at. Let's start with Jordan Love. First official pick. This is one of, I believe I've posted like 8 or 9 already for the week, but this is one of my official picks. I like this spot. So there's a few reasons why I like it. And I always give away an official play to start off our show because heck, if you make the decision to be here and support me on my YouTube, I need to make the right decision and support you in making some at least sound, logical, or odds and math-based picks. And that's what this is for. And this is Jordan Love, and he does both. It's a minus 125 on BetMGM. The odds were great. I mean, I'm going to show you right now. You don't have this market everywhere. So I typed in Love, and you can see here's all his markets for the day, whatever you want to do with them. I can select all the different markets here. I'm going to choose interceptions. I'm going to zoom in one more time. Might be a little funky for me to click on things because it's so zoomed in, but you'll see it better on mobile. And you can see the odds are tough, right? I mean, it's like minus 120. It's starting to run away with us. So let's take the minus 125 on BetMGM if you have access. Flith sometimes for whatever reason. INTs do not pull through the API, but they are there. So go check out what that is. And then over here, I mean, goodness gracious, I love it. Here's why. I mean, he's had 9 games and he's thrown a pick in 9 games. Last season, he threw a pick in almost 2/3 of his games. And this year and in this game, not only is he throwing a lot of interceptions, but he's facing the Niners. 3 quarterbacks. They have 2+ interceptions out of their 10 games. 8 of the 10 quarterbacks they faced this year have thrown an interception. So not only is he facing a defense who is intercepting passes left and right, but he is also just making a mistake per game, a mistake or 2 or 3 per game. That's all it takes. It hasn't even been matchup, dependent. Like, go look at the pass defenses for some of these teams. I mean, Minnesota, one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. He threw 3 interceptions. Jacksonville Jaguars, one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. He threw a pick against, so on and so forth. So I don't want you to be sitting here being like, wow, I'm worried about the Niners, their defense, their injuries. As I've seen somebody talk about something here, it takes one pass, literally just one pass. In some of these games, he threw an interception in only 22 attempts against Jacksonville. Last week, 17 pass attempts against the Giants, interception. 26 pass attempts against the Rammies, interception. So it hasn't been a volume thing. It hasn't been a matchup thing. It is a Jordan Love thing. And I'm taking the over. And if he does not hit for the first time this season on this prop, when I take it live on a show, then I put the kibosh on it and I ruined your day. I made his day. Goodness gracious. So there it is. First official pick. And if you liked it right now, I know you know what to do. If you like the way the show starts, the pace, the entertainment value, and you're liking some free picks, you got to help me out. If you are on Twitter right now, I need to see the tweet being retweeted and liked. So if you're on Twitter, because it shows on my streaming software here, 200-something people at some point here on Twitter are either watching live, tuned in, maybe tapped out, whatever it is. I need to see the like and the retweet up. You're sitting right there in the channel. I mean, just boop it. YouTube, your turn. 115 people tuned in. We just got through our first official pick of the day, and you know what to do. You got to like this video. We're at 30 out of $120. What is this? Let's go. Run it up, my friends, or I'm going to do the worst thing to you this morning. I am going to remove that screen and make you look at me. That's right. So much eye-to-eye contact. You ain't going to get the goodies. It's just going to be my face and these velvety smooth pipes. Hide your partners over there, my friends, because if they hear this and then they see the Jordan Love W's, you got a problem coming. So be careful over there. Like the video. Let me be ridiculous on my morning live stream. It's a good day to be alive. Every day is. And we're going to try to make some money with this one. Oh, my gosh. Let's talk about the Lions. I like it. I see chat already talking about golf completions. Don't make me do it. I want to do it too. But I went with the running back. So let's talk about them. I've actually posted 2 running back plays for the Lions today, and I'm all over it. I'm all over multiple spots there. And can you blame me? They have been a lock and load play this year. There's 2 of them. Jahmyr Gibbs, first and foremost. Let's talk about this monster. He is unbelievable. Literally, it's like watching a video game. Jahmyr Gibbs gets the football, and he's an absolute menace to opposing defenses. Like, he is so ridiculous when he's running the ball. He looks good. He looks fast. He's quick, laterally, and he's constantly making people miss. And what I love about him is when you watch him, it's not a lot of like dance, right? He's not dancing around the backfield and busting loose. Like, he hits the hole pretty hard for a guy that's probably 5'10", $195, and he hits it hard and then he goes. Now, Lions on the road, 7-point favorites, a touchdown favorite on the road, my friends. Very interesting spot. 9-1 Lions, and the Colts go in the opposite direction. I believe they're 4-6 now, 4-7, 3-7, something like that. So I'm not terribly concerned. I know I can envision what you're saying here, where you're like, well, big favorites on the road, Colts bring the pain in this one and, cover or even beat the Lions outright. Even irrelevant to me. Honestly, I don't care. If the Colts win the game, so what? Jahmyr Gibbs, that, listen, Lions starters are in there for 4 quarters. It just takes one run, right? We see him almost week in and week out have these spots where he almost busts loose or he busts loose and we can cash out some plays. Jahmyr Gibbs specifically, who was, let me show you the tweet. Let me drag this on screen. Internet's starting to slow down. Jahmyr Gibbs isn't even my favorite play in this game. It's right here. It's David Montgomery. A touchdown. Oh. I mean, as much as I love Jahmyr Gibbs today, it's right here. It's David Montgomery, man. An absolute W. My favorite play of the week. I love this play. So I like the Gibbs rushing yards. I like David Montgomery for a touchdown. And by the way, if you're sitting there, you're like, Montgomery, minus 165. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it either. I went specifically to the rushing touchdown market on Fliff. It's a steal. This market has made us so much money this year. All the times people stopped playing the bets for Derrick Henry in like week 3, we were still banging out minus 105, plus 105, plus 110 rushing touchdown props for Derrick Henry for like 5 weeks before Fliff was finally like, oops, let's make him a minus 165. And now what you do with his minus 160, minus 175 rushing touchdown for Derrick Henry, you parlay it with a 50-yard rushing prop, and now you're at a minus 120 again for Derrick Henry. And I'm going to do it again for Monday Night Football when they're on the road against the Chargers. You're getting a little prelude to what that's going to be like. Yes, I will likely take the rushing touchdown for Derrick Henry and parlay it with his rushing yards for 50 plus, and I'll get a minus 110, minus 120. Whatever it was last week is probably going to be similar unless Fliff is finally done with us and my Discord taking their money with these props. And you could do something similar with David Montgomery, truly. 30-yard rushing, alt line, Lions plus 7.5. Like something silly you don't really need, like a huge juice cutter if you don't like the minus 130. There are so many ways to make money on Fliff and with these bets where you don't have to just take, anytime touchdown. Like, be smart about how you do it. Use your platforms you're on. Oops, George Kittle. We'll talk about him later. By the way, so I was just talking about Jahmyr Gibbs in the longest rush. Here's something to think about. If you're like, I am worried that the Colts game is a trap game, and you are concerned about that, and you're like, oh, man, I don't know what's going to happen out there. Maybe they don't run the ball as much as they need to today for him to do as well as I want him to do, and at which point you're worried about the rushing yards, and maybe they start throwing the ball. They're down 17-0 at half. Okay, by all means, if that's the picture you're painting, okay, you can still ride with the Jahmyr Gibbs longest rush because every single week this kid busts loose. It's crazy. His line this week is 15.5. He is literally 1 yard away here against Dallas from hitting the over in 9 straight games. And if you watched the Jacksonville game, because we were sweating out a Jahmyr Gibbs bet, there were like 3 different runs where literally he got shoelaced. I'm talking like someone literally like dove and grabbed his toe, and he was that close to busting loose for like 50, 60-yard touchdowns. He is such a phenomenal big play running back who does not dance. And it does not take a lot of attempts. 11 carries for 69. Very nice. Very nice output there. And racked up a $123 total yards because he had a 50-yard reception. Again, he's a touch-and-go guy. You give him the football, and he can go. He just goes. It's amazing. I love watching this kid play. And I love this play. I love it. So, longest rush, rushing yards, rushing touchdown for Gibbs is minus 105 on Fliff is another fine option. He's been banging out rushing touchdowns all season. I mean, is it as high of a hit rate as David Montgomery? No. But I still like it. And you know what? If you want to play them both for a tutty today, I don't blame you. You know who else has scored out there in Detroit for 8 straight games? Amon-Ra St. Brown. You could play literally all 3 Lions, take the Lions money line for a nice 4-leg single game parlay, and you can run that out on any sports book. You can use a boost, do whatever you want with it. It's wild. That is hit. In 5 of the last 8 games, literally over 50% of the games, those 3 players have scored together and the Lions won the game. 5 of the last 8 games. That's crazy. And now they're 7-point favorites on the road. I'm telling you right now, I really like that play. I like that parlay. It's a fun one to sweat out. You're essentially just saying, hey, Lions, go be Lions. Do what you normally do. I love this. So Vegas just saying the Colts cover the spread, no trap. Go get it. I don't care. Listen, if you think they're going to cover, take them. I don't think they're covering. They don't have the firepower to keep pace with a team whose strengths are really lining up perfectly against the Colts' weaknesses. The Colts cannot stop the run. They allow the 2nd most carries in the NFL, the 5th most rushing yards. They've allowed an average of I can't remember what it was. I don't want to say that other stat. Doesn't matter. Their play action defense is bottom 5 in the NFL. That's literally like 90% of Jared Goff's passes. So good luck to the Colts today. They are in trouble unless their offense goes nuclear, and they're the first team in the NFL to essentially stop the Lions offense, which would be interesting. So Jared Goff last week, we played at 28.5, I want to say. Let me take this off. What do you ask for? Pass completions or pass attempts? We took his pass attempts either last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. And the dude finished over at like a half, whatever it was. I think we had 28.5. Yeah, we had 28.5 against Jacksonville. He finishes with 29 pass attempts. 31.5 on the road. That's another good play. Throw that in your flip parlay with the other 4 legs I said. Heck, you do what you want with it. There's a lot of different angles here to bet on, truly, in my opinion. So you do what you want. I think there's great spots all around. How long could we spend on this game? Literally, like, it might be the number one spot. 24 of 29, 15 of 30. Like, you guys are on the ball here. We had this Tampa game, 55, but literally that's it. That's it. 9 of the other 10 games under 30. And to have it at 31.5, you're right. Something's off. I mean, it makes me hesitate. I'm going to be real. It makes me hesitate a little bit. Seeing something that it was 28.5. Yeah, 30, 29 last week. Like, I'm actually shocked it's not like 28.5 again, 29.5. But yeah, I mean, trends wise, I'd have to look at this more. And I already have 2 bets on the Lions, so I'm not putting a 3rd bet on there. But if you want to do like a parlay, I'm going to St. Brown, Dave Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Lions money line, and Jared Goff pass attempt under 31.5. Maybe grab the team total if you can add that in there. Something like that. I think you could probably make, a pretty solid parlay out there, plus 700, plus 800. Use a boost, single game boost. Could be interesting. Yeah, you ain't wrong, dude. You ain't wrong. Ooh. Oh, man, I'm feeling it today. CG, what's up, baby? Gifted 5. Thank you very much, man. 100 unit whale. What a beast. Yeah, good luck on the money. 100 unit whale. I did throw 10 units down on it the other week, quietly. He cashed me out last week on a 10 unit rushing touchdown, is what it is. I'm not doing it again this week, though. That was my roll the dice play of the month. What up to my 140 viewers on YouTube, 350 more on Twitter? Do me a major favor before I get to another play here, my friends. Like the video. Like it. Got 150 almost on YouTube, only 47 likes. 100 people sitting there not scrolling down with their thumb and just boop. Hit the like button. Run it up for me. Run it up. Let's make some money together. It's been a banger week. Can I take a second? Drink a little coffee? Been a banger week. Let me read off my current recap. Here, I'll just actually screw that. Let me just show you a photo. Here was my weekly recap. I posted 12:30 p.m. last night. I recap NBA every Saturday night, Sunday morning. I went on the week for NBA specifically 16-9 in my originated picks. That means those are picks that I have. I have made bottom up. Okay. So I have found my own edge. I made my own picks. Now, positive EV picks, I do 100 or so. Well, I shouldn't say 100 or so, 50 to 100 of these per day, privately for myself using OddsShopper, my partner. And then I take my favorite ones every single day when I see them pop, I have certain portfolios set up, and I have some of them set up that are like for Discord, essentially, where if something gets triggered in the, let's call it a betting model portfolio that I've made, I'm like, okay, that one goes to the Discord because that was triggered through the one I made for Discord, if that makes sense. And those are great. Went 21-12 this week. Like, what? What a week. And then my favorite part is the plays in that one, the odds are like plus 120 to like minus 110. Like, they are phenomenal. So that we made a little over 8 units in those this week alone. And then my originated went 16-9. It was a great week. It was a great week. And for anybody's like, well, how you been doing in NBA? I had 1 week where I went 17-17. Literally 100 something members canceled. It was unbelievable. I could not believe it. I signed up, because they saw this 17-7. We're like, oh, lock me in. I'll never lose. It's betting. Okay. My bad week, air quotes, on the season is freaking 17-7, my friends. Bounce back the next week, 20-14, 13-8 for a 33-22. 33-22 overall. And then this week, a 37-21. So, screw them. I've gone 70-43 over the last 2 weeks. That's what they've missed out on because they're so short-sighted that as soon as you go 500 on a week, they think it's over. They're never going to win again. Well, they got lessons to learn. That's not how betting works. So if you stuck around, man, oh man, have you been able to pick up some W's, especially from my guy Fire as well, who's probably on pace, if not hotter than I am right now. So yes, thank you very much for sticking around. If you're my OGs, if you understand how this thing works, you guys made a lot of money, and I'm happy that you did. It was a great week of betting. It was an unbelievable week of betting. So hopefully we have another big one today. Let's talk about Jay Jetta, baby. Justin Jefferson. I love this play, and I do not get it. Do you get it? Chat right now. What am I missing? I went back. I looked at the injury report. I looked at the practice week. I looked for coaches' stuff. I saw nothing talking about issues, talking about game plan changes. I looked at Chicago. I looked at their defense. I looked at their scheme. I looked at their blitz rates. I was looking at what they do on third down. I've looked at how they look at the other opposing primary wide receiver one, how they've stopped them, how many times other wide receivers have had longer receptions. I used 25.5 because that's what Justin Jefferson's long reception was at. And it's also another nice looking play this week where he's hit the over in 8 of 10 games. I don't get it. Then I went and looked at his receptions prop at 5.5 with the lean to the over. Actually, I think it might be juiced to the over by now. And it continues to rack up 5+ catches, 6+ in 7 of the last 8 games. So you're telling me that Justin Jefferson has a high implied probability of having 6+ catches today, and he's not going to rack up 78 yards receiving, BetMGM? Is that what you're telling me? Or he's not going to have a long reception today of 26+ yards? I love them both. You choose what you want. I love them both. He has 77.5 on BetMGM. What? I don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. It just seems like people listen. And again, like, I don't care if a 4th string quarterback was in there. There's some guys in the NFL that they just do their thing. Justin Jeff, what do you mean does bad on the road? Yeah, I don't care how efficient he is. Through 241. Here's his road game totals. 246 against Tennessee. Well, here you go. 81. All right. Had 240 yards against Jacksonville. There's your under right there. Indy was home. LA on the road. Hey, guess what? On the road, he threw for 240. And you know what? Justin Jefferson had a $115 on the road, my friend. And then Green Bay, 275. Well, he had 85. He hit the over. The Giants, first game of the week, first game of the season, totally different quarterback at that point, 208, before we realized, this was going to work out. I love it. I don't care who they're playing. I don't care where they're playing. I don't care where. I love Justin Jefferson. I think he's the best all-around wide receiver in the NFL. Give me the dang over. And you know what he hasn't done in 4 weeks? Caught a touchdown. He is due, mother brothers. He's due. I love it. And you're getting plus odds. What? How are we getting plus odds for this? And if you watch some of these games, he's getting red zone targets, just not catching them yet. They can't hook up. But that's not for the lack of trying. He's going to score. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it and being concerned. You keep taking him. I haven't touched it in a while, but this is the most he's due game log I've seen in a long time. Unbelievable. By the way, chat, if you're not paying attention to my Twitter, on top of YouTube, my TikTok, Instagram, I am giving away freebies everywhere. Like, there are so many people that use all my free stuff and they win enough money where they come and just join the VIP for $10 after. And they're like, man, why did I wait so long? Sitting out there making your $5 bets over and over again all day, every day, 30 days a month, racking up probably $200-$300 in volume and handles on these books or pick 'em apps. Meanwhile, it was $10 and you could have signed up, followed picks from somebody who does this for a career and been in a much better shape. I mean, I literally just showed my recap of the week. 33-22 last week, very good. 37-23 this week, even better. We're talking over a 60% hit rate. Do what you want with your money, but golly, those VIP links are down below for $10. I forgot. They're both $10. Both codes are $10. Donuts for my VIP picks, $10. Donuts for the website, $10. You do what you want. Thank you very much to this almost 600 people watching across the internet right now. You are all the best. Run up the likes wherever you are. If you're on YouTube, I don't get it, man. We got 150 people watching, 60-something likes. How are we not over 100 likes yet? Been giving away W's left and right every single week of this show. And can I take a second before I move on? Because I got more picks. Don't you worry. I do. I have more picks. But let's take a second. The Sunday night and Monday night football games, I legitimately might have 6 to 7 officials. And I already have a couple different parlays I've got bouncing around in my mind of what I want to play for Sunday night and Monday night football. They are great. I love Sunday night football, Monday night football this week. And I'm going to tell you, here's the deal. On my YouTube, when this is over, hopefully you're paying attention because my YouTube has a video. Let's see. You're going to see it down below. I just took a quick screenshot here. It's going to be down below in the bets for breakfast section. And you can see right here, NFL bets for week 12, Sunday night football, whatever I title this crap. Philly and LA, Baltimore and LAC. I did things differently this week. I did not do a Sunday. Let me zoom in. I forgot y'all can't see nothing. I did not do a Sunday main slate video, because I decided why. I come on here Sunday mornings and I rip off picks, freebies. I answer questions. I help people out with their research. Why am I making a video also? Like, just keep everything VIP. I'll do the primetime games on YouTube. So Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. They get the most views anyways. Heck, 7,000 views for my Thursday night video. Why am I wasting time for 1,500 views on a Sunday video? I'll just go live and I'll line their pockets that way Sunday morning. So did things differently. But if you want to watch that video, I'm telling you right now, there are 20 players that I covered. 20. I researched 20 players on those videos. 20. And I have about 10 plays I probably covered and said, this is a good one. And then about 5 or 6 of them ended up being official that I posted in Discord. It's a phenomenal video. Should put you on the right path. And I will be posting my parlays and the premium ones. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until probably about, I'd say, an hour or so before Sunday Night Football tonight. I just want to wait. I'm doing things a little bit differently because I have a good read on these games. Aaron Jones in a good matchup, so on and so forth. I looked at him too. Aaron Jones for a rushing touchdown could be an interesting one as well. Jonnu Smith, I already took over earlier this week. His line has moved. Can't remember, 34.5, whatever it was. Yes, I liked him. Theo Johnson, I can go look at for you. I believe earlier this week, positive EV play was under on Theo at 19.5. Mike Evans receiving yards. Here we go, chat. Let's go. Here we go. You want to get to this? You want to get to it? I'm ready. I'm ready. You want to fire off your questions? Fire them off. You want me to research live plays? Fire them off. Let's go. Let's do some research together. I'm ready. We don't got to delay anymore. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll refresh the odds here. Let's get some. We'll get the fresh odds and let's research. Mike Evans, by the way, raise your hand, chat, right now. If you are one of my members, just raise your hand. Nico Collins over 25.5 is a fine option, brother. I looked at it earlier this week too. My only concern is just Tennessee. Number one pass defense in the NFL. I believe they're like second or third in the NFL for long pass average as well. They're very good. They're very good. Raise your hand, chat. Who got my Mike Evans play like 2 days ago? Just raise your hand. That's all I need to see. Just raise your hands. Mike Evans receptions, 3.5 today. Juice to the over, 4.5, which is a good play in its own right, to be honest. I kind of like that there. Long reception, another one, interesting, 23.5. Goodness. And then his receiving yards outright here is all the way up to, depending on your book, 53, 59.5 yards. Yeah, there it is, chat. Who remembers what we got it at inside Discord? What did we get Mike Evans at? I mean, this is one heck of a middle opportunity at this point. You're talking about a 20% increase on the line from what we got it at? Oh, my. That's good enough, Robert. Don't know how to raise my hand. No, incorrect. Lower. Incorrect. Lower. My friends, who doesn't know the Mike Evans narrative? Earlier this week, we got this line at 48.5. Yes, has it been a bumpy ride this season? Absolutely. But Mike Evans came into this season 8 years in a row. Yes, Rip Coil nailed it. Thank you, Rip Coil. 48.5. Mike Evans came into the season 8 seasons in a row. 1,000 plus yards receiving. All right. He has, I believe they have 6 games, right? 6 games left. Six games. And he needs to rack up, and I'll go look at it just so I get this correctly. I want to say it's like 400 yards. We're going to look at Mike Evans' overall stats. Oh, my gosh. He needs to go bonkers. He had under 400 yards. Oh, my gosh, man. He's got 335 on the year. 335 on the year through 5 games. Whew. Man. How many games left do they have? That's through 7 games. They have 6 games left, 7 games left. So he if they're going to get him to 1,000, you know he wants to get there. I'm telling you right now. They're going to have to feed him. I don't know if he can get there. He's not that type of guy. He's not a, 10, 12 targets, churn out yards guy. He's a red zone and deep target at this stage of his career. What up, dude? Good morning. Hey, I love it. Hey, we've been making bets for the last 37 minutes. It's been a good show. You did figure out how to see picks in the premium, though. Nice. Yeah, it's like several clicks through connecting your ad shopper account. Hey, thank you to the 80 people on YouTube that decided to like today's show. They've told me with their thumbs they love me, and I love that. Thanks for that. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is always something I do about midway through the show. I usually will alert Discord one more time because people just missed the first alert. They're sleeping. All right. So I'm going to go into my NFL channel at everyone live. Go, go, go. And I just give them this link. And then we usually see a nice jump in people joining up because they missed the first Discord alert 40 minutes ago. You glad you tuned in? Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate that immensely. J-Step wants me to look at Drake May under 34.5 long completion. Yeah, chat, you guys actually need to let me know what you want me to look up this morning. It's on you. I will look up I knew it. It always happens midway through my show. My internet just starts to poop out, and I worry my stream's going to crap out. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, is my stream dropping? Every freaking time. It's always like 30 minutes in the show. I kid you not. I think it has something to do with my streaming software. Like if my stream software is open, everything just slows down. Oh, phew. Drake May, 34 and a half, he said. I see 33 and a half on. Hey, the beauty of the optimizer here is it's going to give you the best odds so you can shop around. 33 and a half on FanDuel for the over. And you said you like the under. So actually, that's irrelevant. So 34 and a half, you get best odds. Looks like, where's the under? 34 and a half MGM? Yeah, minus 110. Let's look at his player card. Long pass. 34 and a half. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, really, if you think about their team. Like, who's he throwing deep to? You know? Who's he throwing deep to? They don't have any burners. They don't have any big playmakers. He doesn't have a guy who he can hit, who can, make a move and bust loose, or a running back that can, break a tackle or two, and next thing you know, they're 40 yards down the sideline. That's a nice play. I get it. Joe Mixon has scored a touchdown in 9 of 10 games. Henry in 11 of 11. I know you know where you Fliff. I mean, I could look that up right now on my phone. That's an interesting idea. He's saying Joe Mixon and Derrick Henry touchdown. And I'll do it on my phone. I don't care. Don't care. Let's do it right now. Could we add Montgomery in there? My favorite. What about Devon Achane? 7.5-point home favorites against the Pats. He's going to score today, isn't he? I mean, do we just do a touchdown parlay? Let me log in off to the side. I think we could probably do a touchdown parlay. There's enough plays this week where I'm like, yeah, they're scoring. Chad, are you cool with that? I mean, I know this is kind of, in the middle of the show, but and random. Are we doing a touchdown parlay? I feel like it might be fun right now. How many touchdown boosts? Nothing. They give me nothing. What do I have? This is what happens when you destroy FanDuel. You get no freaking tokens. Nothing. I get nothing. They give me nothing. I got to earn every penny over there. FanDuel does not give me discounts. They do not give me boosts. I get nothing. It is so frustrating. All right. Chat looks like they're down for a little tutty. You want to see the TDs? You want to see them TDs? All right. What was I doing, though? Somebody told me to do something. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, hold up. Derrick Henry, rushing touchdown. I'm going to do it on Fliff, and I'll show you the odds. I'm going to show you them TDs. So you get a minus 170 for a rushing touchdown for Derrick Henry. Freaking love it. 20-cent differential versus anytime touchdown. Yes. And then Joe Mixon for Texans at home. 8.5-point favorites. Gotta like it. Same thing. I'm not taking the anytime for Joe. Give me the rushing. So Joe Mixon anytime is minus 200 on Fliff. And his rushing touchdown, minus 155. What a gem. What a gem. What if I put Monty in there? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, yeah. That's a plus 362. I'm just going to leave that off to the side. Ooh-hee. Ooh-hee. Nice. Chat, thank you very much for all the W's today. My goodness, you guys are running up the likes now. Now we're up to 90 on YouTube. Twitter's got some retweets, some likes on it. Y'all, goat it. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for this. Too kind. Too kind. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. Let's make a touchdown parlay. So here's how we have done this in the past. I one week went 1-6 doing this. Another week we went like 8-1. I mean, please understand that a touchdown parlay and me just throwing up these rando commando plays here, it's going to be volatile. Touchdowns are a volatile market. Don't sit here and be like, oh man, he's good or he's bad at this. I'm nothing at this. This is not a good or a bad market. It's just not. It's a luck of the draw. Don't let anybody tell you differently. We're going to plug in some plays here that we think have a higher chance of hitting. And then some of them are going to be players that we think, you know what? They're due, or we really like their odds over there. So don't sit here and think anything more than that. I'm thinking Kareem Hunt gets into the end zone this week. Give him a touchdown. We're going to go. And here's where we can get a little funky with it. bang, bang, bang. Do we just throw hey, he's going to score for the 9th time in a row. He's going to score for the 5th out of 6 games. Monty has scored in all but I think 2 games this season, 8 of 10. Do we just chuck him in there? I'll come back to it. Again, I'll come back to it. I'm not going to just make it official first pass. We'll go through here. Let's grab H-An. And then, chat, I'm going to lean on you and see what y'all have to say if you have any additions you want to add to it. All right? But we're going to, throw them all in there. We're going to throw them all in there, and then we'll take people out as we go. If we're let's remove some people, let's do that. I got to rub my face and took my camera off. With the morning eyes. Woo! Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, feeling good. You like that one, the Lions? You want my babies? How about my bets? You can't have my babies. I give you my bets, Vic. It's ridiculous. I like to be ridiculous on my shows. It's a vibe. Just get on here and go crazy. But chat, sometimes you guys just pass me up. You guys just pass me up. All right, let's keep going. I can put my face back on here, suckers. All right, there's got to be one out here for the Niners and Packers. Josh Jacobs. Is CMC finally going to score? They're giving him opportunities. He's playing so many snaps. His rushing touchdown must be pretty good odds on Fliff, actually. We'll come back to that one. Matter of fact, I'm going to go look up his Fliff odds after this for a rushing touchdown. Man, why am I after? What do you mean after this? I'm not doing it after this. What am I thinking? And let's compare. Are you kidding me? I mean, at least a half a unit, right? At least a half a unit. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm not overthinking it. I'm just not. Y'all game log watchers, have yourselves a good time fading this. Oh, my gosh. You add him in there. And with these goats, let's see. You see these goats? Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, David Montgomery, Christian McCaffrey. Plus 870. Ooh, yeah. I like it. That's a fun one. I'll sweat that out for $5. Are you kidding me? Goats only. The goats only lay. Are you joking? How was that an 870? That's lock me in, baby. I can't get over that. Honestly, I can't. What's his anytime on Fliff? Minus 135. He's going to score sooner or later, fam. Starting running back for the Niners. Getting 80% of the snaps. Y'all think he's just not going to score this year? That's what I don't get. Because if you don't think he's going to score this year, then okay, that's your take. But we bet on starting running backs to score touchdowns, right? Well, why won't we bet on a guy who has the touchdown equity that Christian McCaffrey has throughout his career? I don't get it. What are we doing here? Locking him in, man. I'm locking him in. I like it. That's an official. That parlay was a W looking. I'm not going to lie. Did I put him here? Yeah, I did. Okay, so again, we'll go through this list, and we're gonna pare it down in a minute. Man, that's a good show, man. So many free picks given away. If you don't walk away with something today, I'd be shocked. There's got to be one out here. We got that one. Let's think. I want a receiving touchdown here. Like, I don't want to pay minus 145 or minus 120 for these guys. DK being back plus 160 is interesting. DK being back at plus 160 is interesting. Oh, you can't even see it. I didn't realize I was still on the full screen. Huh. Okay, so Metcalf plus 160. So Walker has scored 4 of the last 5 games. Multiple touchdowns in a couple of them. I just like the factor that he's due factor, you know? I mean, he came back last week, played 90% of the snaps. 90%. I have to come back to it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mike Evans, he's back. Let's do it. Plus 135. Sure, plug it in. We'll come back, shortlist that one. Justin Jefferson, a little bounce back opportunity here. Aaron Jones, what do you guys want? I think because I'm already betting on Jay Jetta here, I probably go Jones. I'll come back to that too. Let's fine-tune the list before we lock it in. We're just trying to grab the best plays from each, I think, for a second, and we'll go from there. With that in mind, I probably should just stick with Kenneth Walker. We'll come back to that too. I'm going Jalen Hurts here. He always has the best odds too, compared to Barkley, I should say. Let's go. I'm going Jalen. Tush push. 5 games in a row. I ain't touching a bet here for the Giants Cowboys. Get out of here. Oh, that's next week. Scroll too far. I mean, we just put the goat in there. There we go. All right. We got 12 legs to go through here. We got to remove some L's and keep the W's. That's all we got to do. It's that easy. 190 people on YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you very much today. Appreciate that immensely. A lot of people watching on Twitter today too. Woo! Love y'all. Thank you for that. Oh. All right. How do I look at this in a different way so it doesn't show this garbage? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's look through the list. Joe Mixon has scored in all but one game. They are at home. They're 8.5-point favorites. Yes. Chat, this is a back and forth segment. Are you ready? I'm going to go one play at a time down the list. Chat, I'm going to go with the chat response. So if it's 2 people that say no and nobody else replies, then I remove them. If I say Mixon and, 5 of 6 people say yes, then we keep Mixon. If 30 people are replying, we get a better vote. So out of our 200 people watching, let's make the community touchdown slip that we can sweat together. But I need you to help build this bad boy right now. Okay, chat, first one. Joe Mixon, anytime touchdown. Yes or no? And I'll say this too. If nobody replies, I take that as a no. And a massive, overwhelming no, and I remove player. Okay, overwhelming response. I can tell already. Mixon, yes. Locking them in. All right, Kareem Hunt, next. Kareem Hunt. What are we doing here? Yes or no for Hunt? Maybe type Hunt, yes. Hunt, no. That would help. Because now I'm realizing chat delay will also screw me up. Chat delay will screw us up. Kareem Hunt, yes or no? Panthers giving up a ton of rushing touchdowns this year. At one point, I think a few weeks ago, they had given up the most in the NFL. What I also like here is the Chiefs lost last week against My Buffalo Bills, baby. Or was it 2 weeks ago? It was last week, right? They should have lost 2 games in a row blocking Denver's field goal. All right. Hunt, yes. Hunt, yes. Couple no's in there, 3 no's, and a ton of yeses. All right, plugging them in. David Montgomery. Here's where it gets interesting, okay? We've got 1, 2, 3 Lions. We're either going with all of them, some of them, or none of them. David Montgomery, and I might trump you here. Monty, yes. Monty, no. Chat, go. Run it up. Monty, yes, or Monty, no. What do you want and who do you want in your community slip? I need to know. Here we go. Monty, yes. Monty, yes. Monty, no. Monty, yes. Monty, yes. Monty, yes. Monty, yes. Heck yeah, baby. My play of the week on Fliff. Rushing touchdown, minus 130. All right, next up. Gibbs, yes. Gibbs, no. Chat, go. Oh, I like this. I like this. We've got a segment and a half on hands, fam. This is the segment. This is the one I've wanted. We've got a segment. Gibbs, yes. Gibbs, no. Chat, go. What are we doing? What are we doing with this one? We plugging them in? Are we going 2 Lions? Are we doing it? I feel like we're about to do it. Oops. Oh, look at chat. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me answer this too. G-Sox, I like what you said. So on Flip, can't, SGP and then add, SGPX, essentially, like what DK calls it. Listen, for this part of the show, that's the correct answer, to be honest. We're just trying to have some fun here. Listen, this thing's going to be outrageous. Gibbs anytime. Chat says yes. We leave it. ARSB, baby. What are we doing? I'm already saying Brown, 8-game touchdown streak. 7-point road favorites in Indianapolis. We already have Monty. We already have Gibbs. What's happening here? Are we going for 9 straight games for Amon-Ra St. Brown? 5 of the last 8 games, these 3 have scored a touchdown together. It was either 4 or 5. I want to say it was 5. I'm trying to remember my research. 5 straight games. You think you get 1 vote and it's over? I love it. Yeah, you ain't wrong. I mean, you ain't wrong. This list, if everyone says yes to everybody, I'm going to nix like 3 or 4 names. All right, we're going no with ARSB. Sayonara, buddy. He's a fine straight option on Flip plus odds for a receiving touchdown. Devon Achane, Dolphins, 8.5-point favorites at home. He has 5 games with Tua under center. He has scored a touchdown in 4 of 5 games. Achane, yes. Achane, no. Chat, go. What are we doing? Achane, yes. We got another Achane, yes. Let me bring up the chat here. Yes. All right. So we think Achane scoring for the 5th time in 6 games with them at home. Okay. 8.5-point faves. Lock them in. Here we go. Here's where it's going to get touch and go. We've got CMC, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, Kenneth Walker, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry. I think we all agree on, but I think it's going to get interesting. CMC, yes. CMC, no. Chat, go. This man scored in 19 of 20 games, 22 of 23 games, whatever it was, with Brock Purdy under center. Starts off this season 3 games, 0 touchdowns. Are you sticking with his touchdown equity, a snap rate over 80%, and the fact that he's due, his longer-term history, or are you looking at the new-look Niners and saying CMC ain't going to score for a 4th game in a row this season despite an 80% snap rate on the Niners? What are we doing here? Oh, boy. I'm going to have to legitimately add this up. Okay. We got 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 4, 5 and 4, 6 and 4, 7 and 4, 8 and 4. All right. 8 yeses, 4 no's so far. Okay. Woo. Next up, Mike Evans, yes. Mike Evans, no. Chat, go. What are we doing? Plus 130, Mike Evans. He would be the first receiver you would accept into the touchdown brotherhood. What are we doing with Mike Evans? He is due. CMC is so due. I mean, I would almost outright bet on a starting running back with an 80% snap rate for a touchdown if they have not scored in 3 weeks, no matter who their name is. You're telling me a guy's going to get 20 touches per game? 20 touches per game on a pretty good offense. And he has not scored in the first 3 games. Like, he is due. And when he's due in a big way. He's probably going to score 2-3 touchdowns in one game. And it might be this week. I love CMC. I was going to trump chat if you took it away anyways. I was going to say, you guys are wrong. Lock him in. You're wrong. I'm using my show host card. We're playing them. You had no vote. You didn't even know it. It was like the real voting. Your vote wouldn't count. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. 200 people watching on YouTube. I freaking love you guys and gals. Thank you very much for watching the show. All right, Evans, let's add it up. Oh my. I am shocked. Wow, people love Mike Evans today. Oh my, I thought you'd say no to the first wide receiver. All right, moving on. We had 12, looks like 11 or 12 yeses to 4 or 5 no's. Aaron Jones, plus 140. Vikings on the road against the Bears. Justin Jefferson has not scored in 4 games. Aaron Jones has been scoring touchdowns. Does the pendulum swing back? Aaron Jones, yes. Aaron Jones, no. Chat, go. What are we doing here? I figured. Here we go. Here's our second no. Brian Robson Jr., yes, we can add him in there. He has scored, what, 6 games in a row or something, right? Let me go look for that one. I thought Atlanta's on bye. Oh, I'm thinking Bijan. Oh, Brian Robinson. I didn't think of that one. Let's plug him in there. I'll put him up for vote. I forgot about that. Honestly, I just forgot. Aaron Jones, gone. All right. Kenneth Walker has scored in 4 of the last 5 games. Kenneth Walker's had 2 and 3 touchdown games in those 5 games, and the other 2 he had 1 touchdown in each. Seahawks are at home against the visiting Cardinals. What are we doing here? Kenneth Walker, yes. Kenneth Walker, no. Chat, go. All right, we got a no to start us off, and then a slew of yeses. How does this impact the game for you if you're concerned about rain? Jordan Addison Day. All right, yeah. Well, good thing we're off of Aaron Jones. Kenneth Walker scoring for his 5th game out of his last 6. Looks like we're plugging it in based on chat. Jalen Hurts, minus 130, anytime touchdown. He has scored in 5 straight games. This game is on Sunday Night Football on the road in L.A. We have seen Saquon Barkley score in, I think, 5 of the 10 this year, and he's had 2+ touchdowns in 4 of those 5 games. So Saquon Barkley, we don't even have on the list, but he has scored in 50% of the games. Jalen Hurts has scored in 5 in a row, but he rarely scores, 2-3 touchdowns. He has done it before, though. What are we doing here? Do we think Hurts gets another? Hurts, no. Well, I didn't do my little punchline. I got to get it out of my system or it's going to eat me up. Jalen Hurts, yes. Jalen Hurts, no. Chat, go. There we go. Feels good. Hurts, yes. Hurts, no. Maybe. You can't vote like that, Justin. Plant your flag. We got a no. Kyron, I didn't add him. Hurts. It's a maybe. We can't vote like maybes. What are we doing here? Can't go up to a voting poll, circle in the middle of 2 candidates. Y'all go in there and like bubble in an empty space on your voting poll? Is that how you do things? No wonder we're broken. It's all your fault, man. You got to do better than that. Hurts. All right, chat. All right, leave it as day games and then make it. Oh, I smell what you're cooking. Okay, let's do that. you know what? As much as I love Derrick Henry and Jalen Hurts, let's have a daytime parlay. Okay. And then we can just make one tonight for Sunday and Monday night. If you're in my premium Discord, we're going to go crazy parlays Sunday night and Monday Night Football. Prepare yourself. I love like 10 plays. Undervotes? Are you educating me right now, Patrick Lee? You know I don't want to be educated. Brian Robson Jr., last daytime tutty guy here, minus 150. Commanders. Matter of fact, I don't even know his stuff off the top of my head. Brian. R-O-B. I'm going to bring that up. Oh, yeah. J-Step, there's your Drake May. Did I ever talk about this for you? You asked about Drake May, long reception. I think I did, right? I think I did because I had mentioned like who's making a play for them, right? They got like no playmakers. So I think we're fine. Under 34.5. Sure. By all means. We are talking about Brian Robinson Jr. here as our last potential leg. Robinson Jr., yes. Robinson Jr., no. Chat, go. The final daytime touchdown vote. Oh, Tyreek Hill? No. I'll vote for everybody. Give me H-N. He has scored in all but one game with Tua under center. Robinson, yes. Okay, we're getting a lot of Robinson yeses so far. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4 yeses. I mean, listen, being sorry, I meant to do this. 10-point favorites. The man scores touchdowns. Shoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 of 8 games. Wow. Plug him in. What's his rushing touchdown prop? Am I missing this? I'm not going to miss this right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to go to Flip. And I'm going to look up that rushing touchdown prop. Let me leave up this list for you. Flip. Oh, okay. Flip knows. Rushing touchdown on Flip is a minus 145. Yeah. Okay. Well, phew. Just me that was on the... All right, let me look for the parlay. That's a 9-leg parlay, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Do you guys understand we have 9 players in this list? And we left off the guy who I like the most, Derrick Henry? What are we doing? I feel like almost just round robining this. My gosh. This is a nice list. Here, let me just do this real quick. You guys can see the list like this. Oh, no, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Oops. Come on, stop clicking around, donuts. Okay, cool. There it is. There's your list. How's that look? We got Monty to score a touchdown. 9th time in 11 games. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's scored what? 4 of the last 5 games. Mixon has scored in all but 1 game. Kareem Hunt, we need the Chiefs. Bounce back spot, baby, against the Panthers on the road. Devon Achane has scored in all but 1 game with Tua under center. Mike Evans, back, baby. He's back. Brian Robinson Jr. continues to score tutties. 6 of 8 games this year. Christian McCaffrey is due. 80% snap rate, my friends. An 80% snap rate for CMC has not scored yet, but you know what I'm telling you. That's what we bet on in NFL when we get this type of opportunity. And the fact that we get the odds that we do on Flip, oh my, it was plus odds. What are we doing? And everyone. I love it. Matter of fact, I actually just alerted Discord because I didn't want to forget that one. That's just one of those plays I want. Yeah, I posted to the OddsShopper app. This list, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt here. Since this is a community slip, I think we freaking nailed it. I mean, I don't know who's not scoring. I feel like we just won. It's over. This is a shoe-in. We don't lose these. This is a great play. This is a great parlay. I love it. Chad, I love this. Oh, my. What should you take for your streak? David Montgomery, play of the day. Play of the day. Rushing touchdown, flip, minus 130, my favorite. Nothing better to me. It was a mix for Dave Montgomery for my streak too. I think I'm in like step 4 or 5. Like Mixon was another great one. He has scored in 9 of 10 games. They give him 20 plus touches. Not 9 of 10. Does that make sense? No, he's only played like 7 of 8. He gets so many touches and opportunities, and they're 8.5 point favorites at home. Texans need some wins here. So Mixon's a great play, but his multiplier was like 0.65 or something. I didn't want that. I think Monty was like 0.85 when I put him in, which wasn't too bad. We're at 1,000 viewers today across Twitter and YouTube. Let's freaking go, fam. Let's freaking go. Chat, by the way, help me. Tell me right now. Who's a member? Who here is a member? Because it's $10 to join. It's literally $10. 10. Y'all making $5 slips 45 times a day. It's $10. The link is down below. It's $10. The website you watched me use all day, $10 via the link and code. The pick service with the 15 premium channels, $10 via the link and code. Let's freaking go, chat. Let them know. Let them know. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, I am here on YouTube live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, which means, hey, my friends, Monday morning, you get me again for another live show. I will be here for you. Let's go. I love it. Gibbs touchdown boosted on chalkboard. There you go. Nice, Joe. Welcome to the fam then. Yeah, we got a ton of people in Discord that are not members that are straight up just community. And that's okay too. There's a lot of free stuff in Discord. Lots of free picks and slips and research is shared. All sorts of stuff. If you just want to be a part of that, my Discord link is down below as well, my friends. It's a fun place to be. You know what? Let me just give it here in chat too. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to be a part of things. You're going to want to be a part of things. Let me grab that link for Discord. I mean, shoot, if you are like a little sus, like, I don't want to join you. Let me figure out what's going on. Come hang out in Discord. Ask members what the actual vibe is like in the premium, and they'll tell you. What up, Christian? Been a member since end of MLB. Cool. Welcome, man. Love that. Yeah, I mean, listen, 20? Oh, Dustin. Wow. Woo. Okay. My man's going for a new vehicle. Okay. Jeez. Wow. Well, good luck, fam. A smooth $2,400. Get out of here. Reality check this. I'll give you something to reality check. FanDuel with all your noties. Definitely worth it. I appreciate that. Listen, again, if you are just like, you just want to come hang out, come hang out. Discord chat right there. Dustin's freaking throwing out a new lease. Like, my guy's trying to get a freaking Benz lease for a month. Can you imagine? You bang on this parlay. You just grab yourself a new beat up truck. You know, I'm just gonna drive around my new FanDuel truck. Throw a FanDuel magnet on it. Put the mortgage on the parlay. Sell a kidney or a car. This one's cashing. Listen, that's a new shirt. Put the mortgage on the parlay. Sell a kidney or a car. This one's cashing. Yeah. Sell a kidney or a car. This one's cashing. Ooh. I need some help. Who wants to start creating some community swag? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that's what we need. We're missing it. How many freaking punchlines have I shot out on the show over the years? I've been streaming since 2018. 2 million watched hours on on not TikTok, Twitch, before I ultimately made my move to YouTube. We got punchlines all over the place, my friends. I need help. We got to make some swag. Oh, we are making swag. We're going to have some fun with this. Ring the bell, squad. Parlays hit different. Listen, that's another t-shirt, David. That's another one. I just start selling blood. You got to make sure it's pure. You got to make sure you can't say that after a weekend. You know, that's not a week. You can't go Monday morning to sell your blood. Your blood's in the worst shape it's ever been in by Monday morning. You know, you got to do blood draws on Friday morning. A weekend? You want to do a weekend blood draw? Your blood is like sludge right now. Ain't no way it's in good shape after a Friday and Saturday night, and you're here for Sunday morning betting. No one wants your blood. Your own body doesn't want it right now. It says, clean me. Good show today. A lot of fun, I tell you. A lot of fun. I do love y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is a good time, man. This is a good time. Chat, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. That Discord link, I'll drop it right here one more time. Hop in, hang out in chat, sign up for the VIP if you want it. It's $10. I mean, come on, y'all. It's $10. You're going to find yourself in a good spot. I'm telling you right now, my picks run. I showed it in the beginning of the show. You can legitimately come in, not even watch or use any other capper of mine. Just use my picks. And I went 37-21 in NBA this week. 37-21. It's like 13 or so units of profit. Just blindly follow my plays. And if you want to branch out, look at Fire. Look at his channel. My guy went 10-2 again last night. What a go. Soccer, plus 300. Round robin, 3-legger. Nailed it. Dabble, 3X. Nailed it. Hit a live bet. Made an SGP for the Lakers game. Cash. 3-leg, looks like 3-leg NBA play. He had a Scottie Pippen Jr., PRA, Klingon, rebounds, Porter, rebounds, 3-leg parlay, plus 458. My gosh, man. This guy just went off. I love it. There's a lot of W's waiting around for y'all. Grab that Discord link, come in, have some fun with us. I appreciate y'all for being here this morning. Thank you for watching the show. Come back tomorrow morning. Monday morning, I am here with you. Monday morning, 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be here on YouTube. Have a good day, everybody. Good luck in your bets. And I'll see you in Discord at some point today. I probably won't tap in until after dinner. I'm going to be very busy today. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Stay good. God bless you. And I'll see you in chat and tomorrow morning.